Hi there. Do you ever feel like money just slips through your fingers no matter how hard you try to save? Or maybe you've got that feeling of being lost when it comes to managing your finances. Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into something that can change all of that. Financial literacy, the art of understanding and managing your money like a pro. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your money management to the next level, financial literacy is your superpower. And the best part, we're going to break it down in a way that's easy to understand and, dare I say, fun. In this video, you'll learn how to budget, how to save, and how to invest so you can finally feel in control of your financial future. So, what exactly is financial literacy? Imagine you're given a big puzzle of your financial future. If you don't know how to put it together, you're stuck with a bunch of random pieces, unsure of what goes where. But once you know the basics of money management, suddenly everything starts to make sense. Financial literacy is like learning how to solve that puzzle. It's about knowing how to manage your income, your expenses, your savings, and even your investments in a way that helps you grow your wealth and achieve your financial goals. It's not just about saving pennies. It's about understanding how money works, making it work for you, and creating a life where money isn't a constant stressor. Alright, here's the good news. Financial literacy is built on 3 pillars, and once you've got these down, you'll be well on your way to mastering your money. The 3 pillars are budgeting, saving, and investing. Let's break each of these down and explore why they're so important. We'll start with the first pillar, budgeting. Now, I know the word budget can make some people cringe, but let me put it this way. Budgeting is like your financial GPS. Without it, you're driving blindfolded. But with it, you'll know exactly where your money is going and how to get to your destination. A budget helps you prioritize your spending and make sure that your money is going toward your needs first, like rent, groceries, utilities, and then toward your wants, like Netflix, snacks, or that cute new shirt you've had your eye on. So, how do you create one? First, list out all your income sources, then subtract your expenses. Once that's done, you can start organizing your money into categories, like housing, transportation, savings, and fun. Here's a good rule of thumb. 50% of your money should go to essentials, 30% should be for fun, and 20% should be dedicated to savings or debt repayment. This gives you a clear financial picture of what's coming in and what's going out. Now let's talk about saving. Imagine this. You're getting your paycheck, and it's like a big pizza. You could eat the whole thing in one sitting, or you could save a slice for later. Well, saving is all about keeping a slice for later. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is this. Pay yourself first. Before you spend on anything else, set aside a portion of your paycheck for savings. This could be for an emergency fund, or maybe even for a long-term goal like buying a home or traveling. Start with 10% of your income. You'll be surprised how quickly it adds up, and before you know it, you'll have a nice cushion of cash sitting there for peace of mind. Let's now dig into the emergency fund. Think of it like a safety net when you're walking on a high wire. Life happens. Unexpected expenses come up like car repairs, medical bills, or even that surprise vet visit for your pet. An emergency fund ensures that you're not thrown off balance when these things happen. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in your emergency fund. This will cover you if you suddenly lose your job or if a major expense pops up. It may sound like a lot, but don't worry. Just start small. Even saving a bit each month will get you closer to your goal. And remember, your emergency fund is there to give you peace of mind, not to be dipped into every time a new gadget catches your eye. Alright, now we're getting to the exciting part, investing. Imagine you've planted a tiny seed in your garden. Over time, that seed grows into a plant and eventually, a tree. The same goes for investing. You start with a small amount of money, and over time, it has the potential to grow into something much bigger. Investing is about letting your money work for you rather than just keeping it under your mattress. You can invest in things like stocks, bonds, or even real estate. It's like planting seeds in different areas and hoping that some of them grow into huge fruitful trees. Let's now break down the two most common types of investments, stocks and bonds. Stocks are like owning a tiny piece of a company. So when the company does well, your stock value increases. But if the company has a bad quarter, the value might drop too. Think of it as a roller coaster ride. It can be thrilling, but it's not for the faint of heart. On the other hand, bonds are much more stable. When you buy a bond, you're basically lending your money to a company or the government. In return, they promise to pay you back with interest. Think of it like a loan with benefits, and you're guaranteed to get your money back, just with a little extra for your trouble. Now that we understand what investing is and the difference between stocks and bonds, let's explore how to build a stronger investment strategy, one that helps you manage risk and maximize your chances of success over time. One key principle is diversification. This means spreading your investments across different areas. So if one investment underperforms, you don't lose everything. Think of it like having multiple baskets for your eggs. If one basket falls, the rest remain safe. In the world of investing, this safety net can make all the difference between weathering market downturns and suffering major losses. Rather than putting all your money into a single stock, consider diversifying by investing in different sectors like technology, healthcare, and energy, or even in bonds and real estate. Each asset class reacts differently to market changes, which helps balance out risks. For example, when stocks go down, bonds may remain stable or even increase in value. By spreading your investments wisely, you increase the chances that at least some of your assets will perform well, even in uncertain times. Diversification isn't just about reducing risk, it's also about creating opportunities for steady, long-term growth. A well-balanced portfolio ensures that you're not overly reliant on a single investment, making your financial future more resilient and secure. Now that you've learned the fundamentals of financial literacy, how to budget, save, and invest, it all comes down to one crucial step: taking action. Knowledge is powerful, but only when put into practice. You don't need to have everything perfectly planned to begin. Start with small, consistent steps and build from there. Open a savings account, create a simple budget, or explore beginner-friendly investments like index funds. The key is to get started. Think of investing in your financial future like planting a tree. The earlier you plant the seed, the sooner it will grow and bear fruit. Even small contributions today can lead to significant financial security down the road. So don't wait for the perfect time, because the best time to start is now. Every little step you take brings you closer to financial freedom and peace of mind. Your future self will thank you. Alright, here's the quick recap. Financial literacy is all about understanding and mastering the basics. Budgeting, saving, and investing. Once you've got these down, you're on your way to financial freedom. Don't forget, take action, start small, and keep learning along the way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a financial boost. Thanks for watching, and remember, your wealth and career blueprint starts here.